The new version of High Score Climbing Little Ninja. If you still don't know which character to play to rank up, today I sincerely recommend playing Canyon Sasuke. This video includes all the details of starting and countering with Canyon Sasuke, basic attack techniques, and small tips all at once and reaching 3,000 points with Hero Sasuke on the 12th. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Recommended choices for pairing are Split Kill, Scatter, and Super Armor. First, let's talk about the details of basic attack combos. Forward 1 attack, backward 2 attacks, forward 3 attacks. After the first combo, you can choose to continue the sequence or decide to escape. If the opponent uses a substitute and directly uses a skill, it's hard to hit you and they will expose a delay, allowing you to counterattack. The detail of the 5th attack has a very long range, but in actual combat it's not recommended to use it recklessly. There are 3 ways to release the first skill. The Scythe. A single tap of the Scythe performs 2 horizontal slashes forward, suitable for wide-range probing. The advance is hard to react to and can be used as an initial probing move. Focus on explaining this Scythe Slide normal attack. It's basically released in battle, activates upon pressing, and is hands-free. It lasts a long time and is very strong against skills. Then, when the Scythe flies out, it also acts as a grab. Then click normal attack, the character will rush out to grab, and if it doesn't catch, it will slash twice.
Yes, applicable for initiating or retreating.
For example, if the opponent initiates, you can also first attack twice. If they only use summoning, you can choose to respect the summoning and use the sliding attack to escape. Lastly, the main block, referred to here as the 18 strikes of the Prairie Fire. If the block fails and you click the attack again, it results in a slash or a sweep. After a successful block, there will be multiple hits, and this high jump can cross over. And finally, this Thunderblade has a grab judgment. Remember, after a successful block, it is not invincible throughout, but rather a block. It is suggested to try when the opponent has no grab and only single stage skills. Second skill, Chidori Flow. A single tap is a block with hard damage. Pay attention to the details of why sometimes the block gets interrupted. Because this block is somewhat similar to a perfect parry, after blocking the first hit, she will have full invincibility for the rest. If the first hit is not blocked, then the subsequent part is entirely a skill super armor. Then there's the second skill slide normal attack, which can be used with a slow 3-hit attack when the opponent's substitute is about to recover, and then follow up with a 4-hit attack to perform a Y-axis movement, continuing to pull them. But this version of the hero is rather mindless. I suggest using both of those to inflict damage. Or, when the opponent does not have a grab skill, perform a perfect block. Okay, the third skill, Thunderblade, still has 3 release methods. A single tap of Thunderblade is a step forward with a horizontal slash. It can be used for substitution pursuit because this skill first turns to deal damage, then follows with a vertical slash of the Thunderblade, making it difficult to counter in actual combat. Here's a small tip for the with the turning Thunderblade. Don't pull the joystick back at close range, as it's easy to trigger protection, and this often happens in actual combat. The Thunderblade Slide Light attack involves throwing a sword and then grabbing. This skill can also involve moving the joystick slightly for a small Y-axis displacement. After grabbing the person, clicking A will result in a follow-up slash. A small detail, this Thunderblade is a detached move. A small detail, this Thunderblade is a detached move. A small detail, this Thunderblade is a detached move. A small detail, this Thunderblade is a detached move. Then, this Thunderblade can be combined with the first skill's Scythe Grab to break through the actual super armor. This is still very extreme. Later, I will explain the 4 ways Sasuke can break the 11 super armorings for Kanyo, but in actual combat, using this skill to break super armor can easily be countered. So, here's a small tip, release this normal attack against the wall. Then moving on to the Thunderblade Hua 2, which is Divine, this 3 Hua 2 can perform a rapid Y-axis move. Of course, if you click normal A again, you can do a second stage leaf return. This is the main counter and counter attack for Shizuo, a divine skill without high anti-air ninja. Attention, this is important. First, our Thunderblade, the single point Thunderblade, has a small Y-axis segment. By delaying the third skill's second form, it is still possible to achieve a full Y-axis start in the new version. 杨老师再教出一个粉诀：当你经常使用这个厌反2次系统的时候，你会发现有些时候对面天下来之后是没有伤害的。这边呢就有2个很关键的要素。先用视频开头左右摆头这个拉扯的体验。好，OK。之后呢，再去衔接神速一刀。那么重点来了，神速之后呢，延迟再一个厌反。这个先手，这个2次系统基本上都是可以打到的，有时候对面有所防备，或者说第一先直接拉开。
Okay, here, let's
这里
go
呢
over
再
the
普
10
及一
ways
下
to dodge
闪
and
躲
break
式
10
破十
million
霸体的5
per
种
hour.
方式。第一种方式是镰刀抓取 ，then when the opponent falls，use the ultimate sword 极限倒地再把它扫起来。那么
The
第二种
second
呢就
method
是
is to first use thunder
先雷刀
blade, then follow with delayed blade grab,
再接
and
镰刀抓取
immediately connect
再立马
with
接
Chidori
千鸟流
string, which
可以
can
扫
switch
起来
up.。
那么
So
第
the
三种呢
third
就是
method is
第三种呢就是格挡加大。下来之后可
the
以
next
接
move
一
to
个
follow with
3。
a 3, but in actual
不
combat,
过
I
实战里面的话，
recommend you first
推
use
荐大
the
家还是
thunder
先
blade grab,
用
and
雷刀抓
then
取，
when the thunder blade
然后呢，
reaches
等到这个
8
雷刀
seconds,
走到8
you
秒钟的时
activate
候
the，
再开
ultimate
这个大
move.
招。这样的
In
话是可
this
以
way,
稳接这
you can
个
reliably
雷刀
follow
的
up。with the thunder blade.
最后一
The
种方
last
式呢，就
method
是
is to activate the
开霸
super
开
armor,
开
and
霸
when
体
he
的时候
activates the
格挡住
super
这个
armor,
技能，
block
然后
this
呢
skill,
再用
then
这
use
个
the
格挡后的连
218
续拉开，
feet
技能雷刀
thunder
抓取
blade
去破掉
grab
这个霸
after
体。
blocking to break the super armor.
Then I'm good to I first. I seize him. Seize him. Okay, talk later. Injection. Oh yes, I did. A bit more.
ここである Divine Messengers 神の使者の術
Early autumn new transport ball.
ここであるよ
Yes, my messenger. Take off.
神の使者の
Chidori Senpai. Chidori Senpai. Older than me, please give it to me. So, I went to Harbin.